Imagine hiking deep into a forest, the air still and quiet. Suddenly you hear a snap, a branch breaking in the distance. You stop and listen. Was it an animal, a person, or maybe something else? People around the world have told stories of mysterious, tall, hairy creatures walking on two legs and hiding in the wild. In North America, many call this creature Bigfoot. But Bigfoot isn't alone. Around the world, other countries have their own versions of this mysterious figure. These creatures may have different names and live in different places, but they share many of the same strange and exciting traits. In the snowy mountains of the Himalayas, there is a creature known as the Yeti. For hundreds of years, people in Nepal and Tibet have told stories about it. The Yeti is said to be large, strong, and covered in white or gray fur. It walks on two legs and leaves giant footprints in the snow. Mountain climbers have claimed to see it, and some have taken photos of large prints they say could not belong to any known animal. The people who live in the mountains treat the stories of the Yeti with great respect. To them, the Yeti is not just a myth, it's a part of their culture and their land. In Australia, the creature is called the Yowie. The Yowie is believed to live in the thick forests and rugged lands of the Australian bush. Stories of the Yowie go back many years, even before European settlers arrived. The Aboriginal people of Australia told tales of a large, hairy being that made loud howling noises and moved quickly through the trees. The Yowie is often described as being about 7 feet tall, with long arms, a flat nose, and dark fur. Some people say the Yowie is shy and avoids humans, while others claim it can be scary when threatened. Even today, people report sightings of the Yowie, and some even try to track it with cameras and special tools. In the southern United States, especially in the state of Florida, people talk about a creature called the skunk ape. The name comes from two things: its strong, bad smell and its ape-like appearance. The skunk ape is said to live in the swamps and forests of Florida, where it stays hidden in thick brush. Witnesses have described it as being around 6 or 7 feet tall, with reddish-brown hair and glowing eyes. It's said to move quickly and make strange noises. Over the years, there have been many reports of sightings, and even a few blurry photos. Some say it's just a bear or a trick of the light, but others believe it's something unknown. In Canada, especially in the forests of British Columbia, there are stories of the Sasquatch. The name comes from the languages of the First Nations people, who have spoken about this creature for generations. Like Bigfoot, the Sasquatch is tall, hairy, and mysterious. Some believe it is a protector of the forest. There are many reports of sightings in Canada. People say they've seen large footprints, heard loud howls, or even caught a glimpse of a shadowy figure moving between the trees. In South America, particularly in the Amazon rainforest, there are stories of a creature called the Mapinguari. This creature is often described as being very large and hairy, with a strong smell and sometimes even one eye in the middle of its head. Some versions of the story say it has backward-facing feet to confuse trackers. The Mapinguari is said to roam deep in the jungle and is rarely seen by people. It may be based on ancient animals that once lived in the region, or it may be something no one has ever fully understood. In China, a creature called the Yeren is said to live in remote mountain forests. The Yeren is described as tall and covered in reddish hair, much like other Bigfoot-like creatures. People have claimed to find hair, footprints, and even sleeping places that they believe belong to the Yeren. Chinese scientists have even launched searches to try to find proof of the creature. While nothing has been proven, the stories continue, and many people believe the Yeren is out there. Even in Europe, there are legends of wild, human-like creatures. In the Alps, for example, there are old stories of the wild man, a shaggy creature said to live in caves or forests. In medieval times, people believed in hairy beings who lived outside of normal society and were part animal, part human. These stories may not sound exactly like Bigfoot, but they show that the idea of a hidden forest creature has existed in many cultures. What do all these stories have in common? In every part of the world, people have reported seeing something big, covered in hair, and walking on two legs. They leave behind footprints, strange sounds, and lots of questions. Scientists haven't found solid proof that these creatures exist, but the stories keep coming. People are curious. They want to know what's out there. Some think these creatures are animals that haven't been discovered yet. Others think they could be spirits, protectors of nature, or leftover relatives of ancient humans or giant apes. There are also those who believe that people simply see bears, shadows, or other animals and imagine something more mysterious. No matter what the truth is, Bigfoot and his worldwide cousins, like the Yeti, Yowie, and Skunk Ape, continue to capture our imagination. They remind us that the world is still full of mystery and wonder. Forests, mountains, and jungles may still hold secrets we haven't uncovered. Whether these creatures are real or just stories passed down through generations, they teach us something important. There's still much to explore, and the unknown can be a source of both excitement and curiosity.